What's up there, YouTubers and fellow writers? Chemist back at it again. Today I'm going to be showing you how to bring Bluetooth audio to any device, including your helmet, for under $30. Stay tuned. What's up there, YouTubers and fellow writers? Chemist back at it again in the garage, cooking up another DIY and product review of these two TAO-Tronics Bluetooth communication devices. Now, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I got tons of videos for you guys to review. And if you like anything I brought to you here today, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button for me. It helps move me up the Google Analytics. So moving forward, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and check out this video on why I talk about how I dislike Bluetooth communication devices. And for me to go ahead and recommend a product such as this says something about it. Now, what we have here are two TAO-Tronics in front of us, two TAO-Tronics Bluetooth communication devices that I purchased for under $30. I believe one I got for $9 on an Amazon special and the other one for around 30 bucks or less. I think it was $28 or so. And this is a great price point. Now, why Bluetooth audio costs so much as far as Cenas and Chatterboxes and other products out there that offer Bluetooth communication for one, or just audio for two, why they can't get the price down to something like this is beyond me. And I really wish they would make them more affordable. But moving forward, what we have here is the TT-BR06 and the TAO, and that's spelled TAO, TT-BR08, with both with two small form factors, but each does something slightly different. So let's go ahead and dive into that right now. All right, guys, first up we have the TAO-Tronics TT-BA06 2-in-1 Bluetooth 5.0 transmitter and receiver. This little device right here does both transmit and receives audio frequencies wirelessly via a 3.5 male-to-male adapter. Now, for one, let's go ahead and start with the obvious, and that's the form factor. Look how small this unit is. Now, to give you a comparison, because I know you can't quite see it as well on the camera, I'm going to go ahead and place 2 quarters on top of the unit right here, and this gives you a rough idea about how wide this thing is. Now, if we go ahead and move these down, I want to show you how thick this actually is. That's 2 quarters stacked on top of each other. I'm going to go ahead and place 3 more quarters on top of there, and that is roughly how thick it is or how tall it is. Now, that is a very small form factor if we're going to utilize it on something like a helmet. Okay. Go ahead and dive into the nuances. Up on top here, we got a power button. We basically push this down, hold it down for 5 seconds, and the device powers up, giving us a blue light indicator letting us know the unit is on. If we go ahead and push that for another 5 seconds, that puts the device into pairing mode. On the side here, we have a TX and an RX. TX stands for transmit and RX stands for receive. So this does both transmit and receives audio frequency. And I'm going to show you the importance of that when it comes to the helmet in a minute. On the back side, we have a 3.5mm jack, which allows you to plug into any audio source. And we also have a micro USB power port for charging the device. Now, speaking of the device, charging the device, with one single charge, it basically takes about maybe 2 hours to charge. And in a 2 to 3 hour charge, you're going to roughly get about 15 hours of lifetime out of this. All right, so let's talk about the transmit and receive functions on the unit. If we slide the slider over here to the TX mode, this is basically transmit mode. And what we're going to do here is we're going to put in an audio source to the back side of the unit via the 3.5mm jack. Now, the audio source can be anything from your television, your cell phone, your car auxiliary port, and so forth. Now, what this is going to do is transmit audio into the air for other Bluetooth receiving devices to receive, such as a pair of wireless or Bluetooth headphones. Maybe you have some Bluetooth earbuds. This is going to allow the signal to get thrown out into the air so those units can receive the audio source from here. Also, this is the only TAO unit that allows you to transmit to 2 Bluetooth devices, such as 2 earbuds or 2 sets of earbuds, 2 sets of Bluetooth headphones, or in the rider's aspect, 2 helmets. So from one audio source, which would be your cell phone or MP3 player, this would allow both writer and second writer to hear the same audio source from one unit. Now that is a great feature if you do go out on rides with your significant other. Okay, so sliding over the slide switch over to the RX position, this allows you to receive audio frequencies. Basically, you're receiving the Bluetooth audio signal from your cell phone, your Android device, or iOS device to this small unit. And what we're basically going to do in the helmet aspect is go ahead and flip this over, plug in the 3.5 millimeter jack into here from your helmet speaker system, and then you can go ahead and fix it to your helmet to receive this. Now again, if you're going to be sharing your audio source with somebody else, you are actually going to need two of these, and one for you and one for your passenger rider, and in order for you guys to receive the audio signal and hear it simultaneously. Alright guys, so with all the wonderful things I just described here, this unit does have its drawbacks or its limitation, and that's the fact that you cannot control your MP3 audio source, either raising the volume up or switching forward and backwards to the next song, or even taking phone calls for that matter. And that kind of segues us into the TAO TT-BR08. Alright, so diving into some of the nuances of the BR08, again we have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack right here to allow you to connect to your speaker system there. We have a charging port right here, and battery life for this is a whopping 15 hours of playtime use on a 2-hour charge. That's right, that's 15 hours of playtime, not standby. Okay. On the front side panel right here, we have our volume up and our volume down buttons with the ability to move forward and backwards in our MP3 audio source. We also have a button here that allows us to play and pause our audio source and also receive phone calls by pushing the button. Yes, this device does have a microphone and can receive phone calls. Our microphone is located right here on the front side panel, and on the side we have our push button for our voice activated commands for Siri and Google. Now for my riders out there wondering about wind noise, this device does actually have noise cancellation, and I have put in a lot of ride time use with this device, and I can tell you it does work well. I have answered a few phone calls with it, and the person on the other end was able to hear me loud and clear with little to almost no wind noise. So another great feature about this device. Going to look at the form factor. Again, it is small, compact. Compared to the younger brother, the 06, it is roughly almost the same size and height with a slight U shape. Now, for those of you who want to use the call function, this would actually have to be mounted inside your helmet, and it does fit in my helmet on the front side, and you would just basically reach underneath the helmet, push the button to control your audio sources or answer a phone call. Now, one way to fix this, and you guys might be wondering how to go in here, you can go ahead and Velcro tape a piece right here and Velcro tape a piece inside your helmet and just push it in there. There is enough room between your mouth or your lips and the unit itself if your helmet is big enough. Roughly, I got my fingers up in there into my helmet, and I was able to have at least a finger away from my mouth. Alright guys, so before I close out this review, let's go ahead and look at what you get when you receive your TAO package real quick. And this is going to be your 06 model. I'm going to go ahead and open this up real quick. I'm doing an unboxing for you guys. Alright, so in the 06 model we get our transmit and receive unit right here, nicely wrapped and packaged in a protective coating. Inside the unit we get a male-to-male 3.5 adapter here to plug in your audio source. We also get our Rca Jacks. Now this comes in handy when you're connecting it to a device such as an older television or stereo unit that does not have the Bluetooth capabilities, we would simply just plug in our adapter into the unit and here, and plug it into the 3.5 millimeter jack of either your television or your audio source old school box. Inside here we also get a charging cable, micro USB, and some instructions. So guys, that pretty much brings us to an end. I hope you liked what I had to say. All the products are going to be listed in the description below. These are Amazon affiliate accounts. It helps me out greatly if you purchase them. Now, I did purchase some of these units for like $9 to $10. Some of them are $25, $20. It all depends on the Amazon seller, but I'm gonna go ahead and post all those links in the description below, and I'm gonna give you a variety. Now, I bought these units about, I wanna say almost a year ago, and been doing some writing and some testing with the units to ensure that what I'm delivering to you guys is actually 100% accurate, and I can stand by the quality of this device. So go ahead and check them out down in the descriptions below, and if you liked everything I said here, and then go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And as always, I will see you next problem.